Nowhere else in Fort Collins do we have obnoxious, bright billboards like this. Personally, I would like them to take them down, but since they're already built, I would like them to do a better job of cooperating with the community.
You heard it right there, concern from neighbors there, bright billboards and a noisy college campus. Well, now state lawmakers are getting involved.
Yeah, today they will be considering a new bill asking whether Colorado State University should have to follow those local ordinances. Denver 7's Lauren Lennon joining us live from Fort Collins. Lauren, you spoke with the sponsor of the bill and then you took those concerns to the university.
Yeah, Anusha, Senator Kathy Kipp, she's one of the sponsors. She tells me that community members reached out to her talking about or sharing their concerns about the billboards and the noise coming from Colorado State University's campus, and that led to the creation of this bill. And behind me you can see an example of one of those electronic billboards that this piece of legislation is referring to. But the question is, why can CSU have these billboards and the noise if sponsors behind the bill say the city's local ordinances do not allow it? Well, that's because CSU is on state land where the city has no jurisdiction over their property, meaning they do not have to follow these local ordinances. Senator Kipp says ultimately this bill says if a sign can be seen from off campus and if noise can be heard from off campus, then the university should have to follow these local ordinances.
I don't represent the city of Fort Collins. I don't represent the university. I represent the people who live in my community. The people in my community are angry about this. They're like, well, why don't they have to follow the rules that the rest of us have to follow? They're in the middle of our town.
Now, in a statement, CSU said the signage in place is part of a plan to enhance campus communication and generate revenue dedicated to safety improvements. The university adding they have been working with Senator Kipp to come up with a compromise for the issue and saying that if the legislation is passed, it would set a, quote, concerning precedent for the management of state lands in Colorado and would have a significant negative economic impact on the northern Colorado region. Now, the university also telling me that they have paused any additional signage installations as they hear this feedback from the community and also work with their partners. Today's hearing is scheduled for 1:30 this afternoon, and people fighting for this bill, they're really going into this hearing hoping that CSU will be a good neighbor. Ryan, Anusha.
Yeah, Lauren, and this could end up having a ripple effect if that moves forward and becomes law eventually. Thank you for keeping an eye on this.